Hello. That's how my day's going. Cool. Hello. I didn't realize we're going up against the big hockey match. Independence Mike, go watch the hockey match. USA versus Canada women. Let's go. What's up, Mike? What's up, Mike? Hope you're having a good day. Hope you had a good stream. So stressed I need like a vat of Xanax. Well, wait like 2 hours. Streaking. So streaking. But hope you're good. Hockey match, you're such a southerner. What is it? Is it a hockey game? Is it a hockey side? What's the official? New Lego Academy F4. Oh, I think I did see that. Game. Is it just a game? Are they on the pitch? I've always said hockey match. Yeah. Soccer match, hockey game. Huh. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. But yes, y'all go enjoy that. I don't have anything to say here. Except to Corolla. Slumberland Studio, let me be clear. I didn't know. So you think I'm like keeping secrets from you. I saw the Instagram post just like you did. And I told my wife, I goes, looks like I'm working this weekend. So yeah. That's as good as I got. From Corolla, we're gonna make you sweat a little bit. Skogsy, are you on your way to the California Pen Show? Is that what you're doing? What's up, colleague Charles? Hope you're doing well. Enjoy your lunch break. Brands have figured out the best way to have Brad keep a secret is not to tell him, even if it's own company. Facts. GHP streaking. Carol Jolin, 35 months of subbing. Let's go. 3 colors of the Model 8. It was blue, like a lilac, lavender purple, and orange. On a planes right now. Nice. We kept From Corolla sweating enough. Is this about the low-key rate on my stream yesterday? Oh, yeah. Well, not exactly, but yeah. I went to go do like I was shipping, right? So I don't have all my tools and toys here. So I was issued the command to go raid you. And then it wanted me to like re-authenticate through Twitch. I was like, so I just told people to go. But that's not what we're talking about. That is not what we're talking about. But I hope y'all had a good stream. I wish I could make one of your streams sometimes. I'll do it one of these years. Did you have fun? Nice. Yeah, so let's just see. What could Brad be talking about? Let's see here. It's not gonna let me embiggen this, is it? Let's see if that'll do it. Yeah, let's see here. All right. Presented without commentary. Presented without commentary. I'm right here. Let's see if we can get this back to normal size now. I'm literally right here. I was just looking at your scrolling through Instagram. This is literally like right before stream. I'm scrolling through Instagram and see Corolla's post. It's great, obviously. And Helen puts a comment in there, says, "Oh, I love the spread on slide 4." I was like, "Oh, let me go look at that." I was like, "Oh, that's cool how she did that." I was like, "What is she doing?" And I was like, "What? What did that say?" So good. All right, wait. We had a Mr. Leach to you stream giveaway. Y'all are gonna let me miss that. Y'all are gonna let me miss that. Oh my god! But yes, that was hilarious. That was literally just like a few minutes ago. I was reading that while I was sitting here getting ready for stream, doing nothing, killing time. Oh my goodness, Mr. Leach to you. All right, I was gonna give away this pin later today. Let's go ahead and do it now because it's fancy. That's when I texted you during stream. Nice. Let's give away a fancy pin from the jump. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to show y'all. Like, we're about to go through all these things here. And I already know one that I was going to give away before. Actually, I know there's two that I'm going to give away, but maybe not both today. This one we'll give away now. Thanks to Mr. Leach to you. Y'all came on a good day. We've been, when Brad cleans out the Closet of Doom, good things happen to the giveaway stash. Eliminate one line product to never be produced again. Bit Crystal. Sorry, I love it, but maybe Energel. Probably Bit Crystal doesn't need to exist. It doesn't mean I don't love it. Crystal or Energel? All right, let's give a pin away. Want a fancy pin? Here's a fancy pin. Fig Boot gave me this one. Oh, I think it's already cracking, so, you know, there's that. I think it's got some micro. I didn't even see this, but I'm still going to give it to one of y'all. Yeah, it's already got some micro cracks around the base. So cool. Enjoy that. It's not as cool as it was when I first opened it up, chat, but you can use it. This was a Fig Boot collaboration with Gravitas. What, last year, 2 years ago, a couple years ago? Flex Nib, Iridescent. The crystal is good for so many people, right? So is that list for me or is that list for the world? If that list is for me, that's my answer. If my list is for the world, we'll come up with something else. For everyone, if the list is for everyone, it's the Pentel P205 pretty easily, I think. Even though it's a pencil. And none of the other ones are a pencil. Like, I don't think everyone needs that. Did you Hulk smash it closed? I've literally never inked up this pen. So it's just been sat there. So what would cause the cracking? Thin walls and over tightening. Pressure. Just general pressure. But I've never inked up this pen, so it's just been sat there like that. You know, when you close it, the way it's designed, the edge of the barrel goes kind of like seats into the edge of the cap, kind of seats into the barrel here. See how there's like a taper there, chamfer. So there's that. But let's give it away anyway. You can still use it. It's a good pen. You can still use it. All right, let's do a giveaway. Let's give it away. Can that knob be used in a different pen? I don't know what kind of knobs Ben uses. Who knows? I mean, it can be used in this pen. So you just have some, just don't overcook the cap. Just don't over twerk the cap. Kind of wanted to Brad say the Safari wouldn't exist. Well, you have some standalone products there, and then you have two gels, right? So one of the gels should be eliminated. The camera doesn't have zoom issues. The camera sees the mouse and the keyboard and the desk, and when I move, it can't pick it up until I stop. So the camera is doing what it should do. It's just messy. All right, what did you say this is called? Bifrost? It's not a Yovo nib. It doesn't have a Yovo feed. All right. Boom. Exclamation point waffle. Exclamation point waffle. Anyone can enter. Anyone can win. You don't have to be a follower, member, subscriber. You don't have to live in the United States. I ship worldwide. You must be present to win, and you must email me your shipping address when you do win. So yeah, slight flaw here on this pen, but should still be a good writer. You can almost see it kind of flaring out just a tick. You can almost feel it like flaring out here. But I've never inked this one up, so apparently it was torqued on there pretty good. I won't torque it on there as hard. Oh, and the converter's anodized also. So yeah, there you go. There you go. So today we're gonna try. I don't know if we're gonna finish going through 2 blocks of pens. Small block, bigger block, to figure out what I've got going on in here. I think we pulled some of the last ones out for the icebox. We'll probably have a few more to pull. I think a lot of these are like, this is the stuff that I'm usually referring back to pretty frequently, or, you know, stuff I really like but don't use all the time. Stuff like that. This is like the good stuff. Bradley wins the sale. It might be next week. It might be next week. I uploaded a bunch of pictures. I got to get some more info and deets. I've uploaded pictures and I've created some listings. So now with this Model 8 launch, it just depends on how much I get through the week. Making sure everyone has no money after Cap to go on a sale. Are you going to Cap? Fig Boot link to the pen. Are they still available? Pretty sure that pen has a Yovo compatible housing. It's not made by Yovo, but it's compatible with the Yovo. Gotcha. I wonder if it says on the product page there. It might. Attention. We're waffling this page that sold out. Gotcha. We're waffling this Gravitas Bifrost that Fig Boot did. Fig Boot gave me this at the Atlanta Pen Show one year. A couple years ago, maybe. It's been a while. And I've just never used it. It's not perfect. It has some little microfractures. Jeez Louise. Has some little microfractures around the edge of the cap. Right? Just from maybe being twisted on too tight. So, you can see it there. Just so you know what you're getting into. But, for free, it works. It works. What's up, Brooklyn Becca? No worries. From being a Gravitas? Possibly. Move fast and break things, I guess, right? Best pen I ever purchased was a Lamy fountain pen. However, it broke eventually. I was a bit upset over that because I was hoping it'd be my forever pen. I enjoyed using it. Oh, that stinks. Yeah, pens can break. Pens are crazy. Most of my school pens have microcraps. Yeah, craps. Will it survive falling off a building? This wouldn't survive sitting in my closet. So I'm going to go with no. Although, these are nice glass breaker tips. Now, could you convince me to be a glass breaker? Maybe. And it has the flexi nib. So it's got that long slit. So it'll be a bouncy flexi. Microcraps happen, they do. The pen would probably survive if it was me and the pen. Yes, I think the pen would probably make it. I just said long slit. Well, please describe the long slit in terms other than long slit. Can you suggest a fountain pen that doesn't use a plastic ink reservoir? No. They all use a plastic ink reservoir. Or, I mean, the plastic ink reservoir shouldn't be an issue, honestly. The internal, like a converter or a cartridge. Deep Sea Homer, what's up? Hey, are you going back to St. Jude in April this year? Do you know yet? Because we should be. I haven't gotten the details yet, but I think we are. Any ebonite eyedropper. There you go. A Japanese eyedropper pen. Opus 88. Would that work? Even though the plunger is plastic. You don't want to end up with another broken pen from use. I think you need to elaborate on what exactly broke. Okay, waiting to hear back from work. Gotcha. Yeah, I haven't totally gotten the details yet. Just saw Spoke post the colors for Model 8. Yeah, I got yelled at, man. Hopefully you'll be there. Good. Hopefully I'll be there too. I think it's the plan, but it's not finalized yet. Kind of like you. But I know my friends at Moco Made got their invites and everything settled. So we'll see. Cool. Yeah. So maybe, yeah, Nathir, we can probably solve something for you, but I'm not sure. I don't know. We want to hit all the right marks. Yeah, they should. I need to follow up, but I need to do that like this week. That's why I was holding out all my travel stuff, because that means April and September weeks are booked without pin show stuff. All right, 30 more seconds for this pin giveaway. Exclamation point waffle is all you got to type. You're excited for the release? I'm excited to work all weekend and ship pins. Seriously, that'll be good. They look sick. They look sick. Sofa King lethal. I approve of any Sofa King names, just for the record. I mean, any is a little bit of a stretch, but yes, in general. Here's purple. All right, this giveaway is closed. This is actually coordinated. Well, we're on a run of pretty much every weekend, which is great. All right, this giveaway is closed. Is the Zento signature overrated? That is a great topic that I've written about. It is not at its standard MSRP. That's right. So that's the caveat. At its standard MSRP, $35 US, it is not overrated, is my stance. All right, let's pick a winner. So I wouldn't be paying $65 for it. All right, pick a winner. Boom. Evan Max Penquisition. Just the man I need to talk to. I've been taking Evan Max Penquisition's name in vain for hours, if not days or weeks. And it didn't turn my phone on mute, so I gotta check. My daughter. So I haven't seen, doesn't mean he's not here, but Evan Max always says hey when he comes in the chat. I might have missed it. So maybe he's working, jumped in the waffle, and he can't hear us. To be determined. To be determined. Oh. Okay, I'm going to turn my phone off. My dog. Evan, yeah, I'm here. Are you working, though? Do I have your full and undivided attention? Phone froze up. Likely story. I have had caffeine during the stream, so I'm a little bit feisty. All right. All right. All right, pick a, you got to pick a dinosaur, buddy. Evan, the important parts. You're working, but I've got you on a 43-inch TV. Crap. That's unfortunate. Torikar, the afternoon streams have been known to be a little bit feisty. Brawny, no contest. Evan, do you still make these? Do you still make these? I might need to order a few. Brawny, no contest. All right. So I was thinking about you earlier with this case. I mean, with this storage thing. You do? Okay. I will email you. Because I would like to place a sizable, probably off the website order. The amount of bed warping Evan doesn't get on those prints is wild. I'm going to assume that's a 3D printing terms that I don't understand. So we'll just go with that. Making a couple right now. Yeah. Who knew pins could have a big collector space? It's pretty crazy. Like, Nathir, like when you think about it, it's like literally crazy, right? But it's fun. It's fun. It's like one of those things we do. I'm glad you found us, and we should help you fix like the problems that you're having. Like there's solutions. All right, let's go back. Bzzzt. Zoilas are back. Ooh, a yellow one. Bzzzt. Mini toolbox. Bzzzt. I like all the bzzzt. Is Addie here? Oh, look at that. Bzzzt. I'm not this smart to do things like this. It's got dog print, paw prints on it. That was a Toby one. Purple. So, funny story. I was supposed to meet Addie last year. I mean, I known Addie online for years. But had some stuff come up during the show last year, but I met her brother. And I bought like 3 things. And he's like, I don't know how to sell you things. So he had to text Addie. They should integrate that into the burning process. Ooh, I don't think anyone wants that. All right, where were we? I was going to answer some questions. Nathir said, okay, so like, yeah. You probably want a full metal pin to where the front barrel, where you grip it, and the back barrel are both metal, so the threading should be sturdier. Then you'll still have it internal, so you have to use like a plastic cartridge or converter. But like, I don't know if you, depends on if you like a short pin, a long pin. There's like a million different answers. But like a Kaweco Brass Sport, it's an expensive pin, but it's all brass. You just have to use cartridges to fill it. Yeah, Diplomat. There's several answers that could be like all metal, and even not as expensive. But like, I'll look at this real quick and then we'll get into. Do I have one here? I can show you something similar. I'm gonna pull up one thing and then we're gonna get into the get into what I need to do today. Son of a biscuit. Spoke fountain pens. True. What's up, R-Night UK? So something like this, just real quick, and then we'll get into some other stuff here. So it's a brass barrel, brass parts everywhere, right? But what you're looking at, do they have a picture of it? So this part right here, I'm assuming maybe this connection broke on something before. Here. And so if this was plastic and this was metal, those are eventually going to fight against each other, right? So there are pins. Now, the ink delivery is always going to be plastic. I mean, there's a few rare exceptions, but just assume. But like this is the sturdiness that's going to stay. Like this connection's not going anywhere. Even on a softer metal like brass. So there are pins available like that. So then there's all plastic ones. Like if you're just if you don't want to do plastic for fear of failure, I mean, these are pretty solid. So yes, Addy episode dropped on DWR DNet. Oh, I got your postcard. Number one, I giggled at the postcard. I just saw the text. I was reading it. Then I flipped it over and I went, heh. So it was a good one. I lolled. Second, I will come on your show. This next month is going to be a good time. Sure thing. We are always glad to help. I said last thing. If y'all haven't listened to the podcast today, the podcast is out. It's off the charts. I it's just a good time. It's just a good time. Look at those glow in the dark DIY sports. Sick. It was, I mean, I say this so many times, but like it was just a laugh fest. It was ridiculous in the best way possible. So go check it out. All right, let's look at some pens because look, I have one more hour to stream because I am recording a podcast at 4:00 with someone who is very stressed out and needs medication. The podcast post show was off the chain as well. So let's get into some of this. All right. So again, there's a bunch of fountain pens stashed in here. I'm going to kind of go, best podcast ever will be recorded today. Actually, it might have been recorded earlier. I mean, it is a high bar to clear. Procyon, it's a twist cap, by the way. Procyon, how much are these now? Are these like $95 now? Is this the one that went from like 55 to 65 to 95? You're up for the challenge? It'll be great. But seriously, are these $95 now? It was too expensive to begin with. 79 or 89. I was thinking it was in the 90s. It was actually fine about $50. Like, sure. It's a Platinum Procyon. Like, this is just we just now keep this for reference, right? Great pen. Underrated pen. No cap. Pilot desk pen. 76 on jet pens. Okay, that has not gone up yet. I think they're going to be 95. I don't feel like I'm off on that. I feel like it hasn't changed yet. RIP GHP. Anything over 100 should be gold. I think we're probably all in that space, yeah. This is a great pen. Platinum desk pen. I throw platinum carbon black in here. What price for a standard Procyon? I mean, that is a standard Procyon. So these are great. This is just a fun pen. I always enjoy this. They don't come in EF anymore, though. I think this is the 03 nib. Or is it? I can't tell. Anyway, it's great. Oh, what a price. What a price. Gotcha. Gotcha. The VAC Iris, which I thoroughly enjoy. I haven't inked this one up recently, but this is always a good pen. It's still just a funky design, right? It's not a beautiful design. Only complaint on the Platinum Desk pen, it's hard to get the cap off. It's a little tight. It's just such a weird pen that just kind of works. I'm glad I got this one instead of like the standard one. Oh, it's not too bad. It's a little firm, but I don't think I'd have too much issue. Benu Hote. Benu Hote. Saw a Platinum Desk pen on Amazon for like $7. It's a good pen. Great pen. It's $240, chat. It's $240. Price increase. We got some price increasers in here. Curidas, not price increased. So this is, I guess I have one of each of the Curidas now, which is crazy to me. I don't have a problem. But we'll just go ahead and jump into the other thing now. So original with the original crack. Second version, 2 or 3 years later. Not much change. Rubberized barrel. No other changes. And then this last year they did the iridescent barrel. They just had a price increase on the Benus. So like my Benu is like $149 because I got it at the old pricing, right? Is it aluminum or treated plastic? This one is, these are all plastic here. If we're talking about this one's just has an iridescent finish. So like this one, I got at the old price. So I've actually been selling a decent amount of these recently, I think because the price is just good. Now it's good, where before it was like, hey, it's expensive. Well, it's $100 less than this one. Your Benu showed up close, please. So it's purple with orange and red and blue shimmer. We did a purposefully moderate level of shimmer, so we would have enough like regular like purple space and shimmer instead of just like 95% shimmer coverage. This is like less than 50% shimmer coverage, so it would kind of show. But yeah, moderate for Benu. This is how we did it on purpose. We did the ratio purposefully. The purple is reading blue. There's both. The overall barrel is definitely purple, right? Which you can maybe see better on the grip section. But when you get into the barrel, there's blue shimmer in there as well. So that makes it appear more blue. You can see the pictures on the website. It's definitely a purple pen. Let me see what Toby's barking at. Nothing as usual. So anyway, back to the Curidas. Yeah. I don't know, man. I like it. It's not great. It's not a world beater. It's finicky. Oh, look, I didn't clean this one well. This isn't inked up, is it? I just may not have cleaned it well. Okay, it's not inked up. Oh, thank you, Tess. I want a Benu like the first week I was following. Writing experience is A+. Schmidt nibs are great. I do like Schmidt nibs. Oh, it's my wife coming home. Yeah, apparently I didn't clean this one that well. So, I don't know. Curidas is that stank beer you can't quite place, but have to keep ordering every time you hear the bar just to try it. The Curidas is the champagne of beers, I think. This is the champagne of pens, right? Why don't more pen makers use Schmidt nibs? I genuinely don't know. They're good. I enjoy all the Schmidt nibs. Y Studio uses them, and I love the Y Studio. Moss, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Bailey, I missed your sub. 9 months of sub, and thank you so much, Bailey. I appreciate that. So yeah, Schmidt nibs are great. I wonder if it's just I wonder if Schmidt just doesn't make them as available. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, they're good. They're good. Anyway, those are my Curidae. So yeah, that's too many Curidas, just for the record. I do use my Benu. Like fire on fire on fire is usually in this pen. That's for sure. Aquamarine CP1, it's great. Yeah, I don't have a Schmidt with a grind on it. I was just thinking that as we were talking, because they don't make an extra fine nib stock. They go fine, medium, broad, right? And then they have a smaller, like it's number 6 size, and then they have a smaller number 5, 5.5. It's a little bit off size maybe. Classic Preppy. I mean, Prera. Too many P names. Classic Pilot Prera. This is the one I was using. This is the one with my CI nib on it. Or CM. They call it CM. So this is the one that I stole. Something wrong with you, Mr. EF? Don't worry, we're going to talk about that today. A sprocket of spokes. Oh, I should. God, there's some bad ones in here. I shouldn't show y'all these. I'm going to hide these. Y'all can't see the. Y'all are going to yell at me. I don't want to be yelled at. Oh. It's a classic titanium looking one. Blue cobalt. All right, I'll show you them. This is the orange Delrin. This is the one y'all talked me into. I didn't like these at first. The barrel. It grew on me. And then I kind of customized one with all kinds of weird stuff on it. So it's a weird old pen. Weird old nib. I wonder what the Schmidt minimum order is. Yeah, I'm not sure. Never had a Perkio and just ordered the infrared. Is it the same nib as the Sport? They're slightly different. They're slightly different. Last one is, this is the one that I'll get yelled at on. This is the one that's unobtainium. I mean, both of these are unobtainium, but this is the one that people want. I'll answer that in a second, Tam Servo. So yeah, I know, Jackie. Sorry. I'm actually surprised even I have one. So it's British Racing Green with a brass sleeve and a brass section, which we don't make any of these parts anymore. So RIP. Why do I have 3 Curidas? 1, I like retractable pens. 2, I like the first one. It had technical problems. So I wanted to get the second one to see if anything changed. Spoiler alert. Nothing changed. So I was like, damn it. Nothing changed. And they made a third one. Certainly it's different this time. Class, it is not different at all. It's just shinier. It's just shinier. So don't ask me why I have 3 Curidas. It's because I have a problem, okay? It's because I'm one of the 3 people in the world that likes this pen. And therefore I must have them all. What's the purpose of the fin towards the tip? It's to make the writing experience worse. The purpose of the fin near the front is to make the writing experience worse for more people. It's really to hold the retractable mechanism. So the retractable mechanism seats in there when you click it. So it's the trapdoor opens up, and it's the trapdoor holder. What it is bad design. Mr. Leach to you. What it is bad design. It's a problem they chose not to solve by making a girthy pin less girthy than it probably should have been to hide it. And yet I still love the damn thing. I can't explain it. I'm out of coffee. So, what are you gonna do? It's so bad. It's so bad. All right, moving on. The GOAT. Platinum Preppy. It's not a looker. Well, we'll make up for it here. The best looking Platinum Preppy to ever have existed. Platinum Preppy Perpinep. It's worth the $3 extra to get the white barrel. Muji barrel, chat, not the same shape. Same nib. Muji barrel, not the same shape. Do I have it in here? I don't have it in here. It's shaped a little bit differently. Nib is the same though. But I'm surprised that Muji did shape the barrel slightly differently. Someone sent me one. I'll have to figure out where it is. It's a little more boxy, the Muji one. It's a little bit more boxy, but not much. It has 0 markings on it, so good stuff. This shouldn't be in here. It's the one that I gift a lot. It's that good. It's legit. Like, I could have dozens of these. I don't know what to do with this pen. I should use it more. This was gifted to me by Leonardo. It was the early prototype of their micarta. And it's just like sitting in there, but I should use it. Medium nib. It has a little bit of gold looking metal where the cap meets the barrel, the Muji one. I'll have to go get mine. So yeah. Wildflower streaking. So I think they changed it when I was talking to them when they were, was this Stilo? It's Stile exclusive? So it wasn't Leonardo that sent it to me. I think it was it Stilo and Stile? Apologies if I'm getting it wrong. Whoever did the frosty one, it was them? Okay, so they sent me this one after. And I think they changed a couple of the aspects of it for the final release, but this was one of the prototype ones. I should just use this. I don't know why I haven't been using this. I should put this in the Pen Addict 100 just because it's a good pen. And it's cool, and I'm not going to get rid of it. You have crazy problems with the nib drying out on that pen. That kind of makes sense. But like, it's completely lined. So micarta is like water absorbent, right? So you definitely want a liner in the cap, which they do. The end of the cap is not lined. I can't totally. Is it just like part of it? Then that's the problem. Yeah, right? Oops, not camera. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. It's like a huge chunk. It's actually a chunk of micarta in there. You're not going to be able to see this. It's actually a chunky piece of micarta. It's not even like the thin wall of the pen. It's blocky. I get that. Yeah, that's an issue for sure. For sure. My favorite Safari. I'm purposefully trying not to use this pen because I keep this pen pretty much inked up all the time. This is going to be on my analog defaults page probably before too long because I can't stand not having this not inked. This is one of my favorite pens of all time. So this will be showing up in analog defaults as soon as I get back to it. Hang on one second. Toby's yelling. Oh, the resin ones, you're having resin ones dry out? No, that I haven't had a problem with. All right, so this was kind of my primary TWSBI, just the orange one. Because orange, TWSBI Eco, I should say. Not primary TWSBI, but TWSBI Eco. So yeah, classic one for me. This is the pen that Carol sent me. I'll probably eventually review this one day. I have been digging it, even though it's a big chunker. Opus 88 eyedropper. This was the squeaky nib pen. I think I finally got past the squeakiness without having to like put it on the sandpaper grit. I think just I've used it enough to where the coatings come off of there enough, like the black coating. Is that the Eco Heat? I think that's what it's called. I can't remember. But yeah, it was one of the normal releases. My Kakuno that I use the most, probably my only Kakuno, I don't know. Bow tie, fine nib. A little weird, gotta admit, a little weird. So that's good. It is big. I'll probably review it. And then the the Narwhal, Novelure, third time's a charm. What do they call this? I like this. This is a good pen. Like the basic vacuum filler. Original. Yeah, I knew it had like some basic name. It's a good solid pen for like $50. It's just kind of rock solid. I never got one of the color ones because I didn't feel like I needed another one. Unlike the Curidas, where we need all of them. This would be a better purchase than another Curidas at half the price. Original Plus, yeah. I've had good experience with this pen. The nib was great too. They started using a little bit less tipping on their nibs, which works for me. So this was very good. Actually, it's making me want to ink it up. All right, so this was a E&M pen block I just bought randomly. It's got all these different holes in it. Let me put these back. Oh, is there anything here I need to give away? We should give away, well, not give away yet, but let's put them in the, let's thin the herd. If possible. These are like most of my like favorite type stuff anyway, so won't be that much thinning. This is all stuff that I use regularly. All these holes don't fit. Racing green spoke, no. I did pull this one out though, so we'll do that another day. I gotta find which ones fit in the tinier spots. Oh, not all these were in here either. These were over here. Oh, well. Put the chunky ones there. Excuse me. How did I fit all these in here? Were these all from here? No, some of these were from over here. That one was from over here for sure. Will that fit there? Good enough. All right. That one's back. Isn't it funny some of the more inexpensive pen gets used more than expensive? A little bit, which I think is good. Like I just use what I like the most, and that tends to be where I gravitate towards, right? So here's this one. We've already gone through some of these, so we'll go through some more. Oh, where'd that blue one go? So out of this one, we'll give that one away later at a later date. It doesn't even have a nib in it. What else is in here can go? I think I use all this stuff for active reasons. Actually, I'm going to pull the Benu Haute. This might be a members giveaway because it's expensive. Sorry, chat. All right, we'll pull that one out for now. Another great pen, Y Studio Resin fountain pen. And this one has a needle point nib. This is just a joy to write with. Love it. A lot of times I'll just ink this up. Well, I guess the last time I inked it up with orange, but I like just having black ink in this one. Please speak slowly. The plain Wi-Fi is super terrible. No. It's not going to get better. Another great, awesome Pilot E95 that someone sent me. So good. What nib's on this one? Extra fine. Whew. Extra fine. Extra fine E95. That's the move. This nib. So someone gave me this pen, my friend Glenn from Hong Kong. This was a Hong Kong exclusive Platinum 3776. I forget which shop had this. Is it on the band? Hong Kong. No, it just says Hong Kong on it. I forget which store had it, but it says Hong Kong right there. I need to bring this to Atlanta Pen Show because the nib is Jacquade. So the nib is worked. But I have cleaned it appropriately. We should get this twerked. It is a soft fine. So that'll be a good nib, but it is not working right now. You can see it's even kind of bent. So that probably needs to go to the Atlanta Pen Show. Yeah, it's a weird finish. It looks like scratched or messed up, but it's just kind of like that's the natural finish of it. Oh, I should put this here. This was my dad's Mont Blanc rollerball he found in a drawer. Is that the one Glenn just handed to me? Exactly. At Waffle House. Stretch. Let's be clear. At Waffle House. My dad found this in a drawer one day. He said, yeah, I think we got him at work one time. So, as you do, chat, when you're back in the 80s and 90s, your boss gives you a Mont Blanc rollerball. The refill doesn't work, so I need to get a refill for it. What's up, SD? How do you open these? Yeah, so just the standard refill. So, Mont Blanc. You should send me a pop pink refill for it. That'd be sick. So my dad actually just gave me this like a year ago. He just found it like when he was looking around other stuff. He's like, oh, here. It's like, cool. Speaking of Mont Blancs, the greatest Mont Blanc ever made, chat. The Mont Blanc M for her. Not the fountain pen version, because that one's even... The fountain pen version of this pen is somehow even worse. But this one, I was made an offer I could not refuse. And sometimes you buy an overly expensive pen just for the lulz. This is one of those times. I actually rarely do that. This is one of the times. This is one of the times. The Mont Blanc M. The rollerball is acceptable. The fountain pen it's tough. It's a tough look. Tough look. But yeah, lots. What is that flat plane? That's a great question. It's a great place, All of Octopus, to post the cap. Oh. Nope. Yeah, I don't know. No one, to this day, no one knows. You bought the red rollerball? Yeah. So nobody knows what's going on here. Nobody knows what's going on here. It does have a magnet. Cap. So one of the few pens I paid good money for the lulz. I think the only other one I would do that for is the IO Penna, but I don't want to pay like $200 for that one. My titanium pen type B, which I showed y'all yesterday. Clutch pencil. This is my backup clutch pencil. This is the one I use and carry all the time. I did know there was a second color. So this is the one I bought originally because it's sick. I had no clue there was a second color till I saw this in a store. I bought this at Goods for the Study in New York when we were doing our New York trip. And I was like, wait a minute. I will have that. So yeah. That's my backup. Yeah, Karen Dash. So this is the one I use though. This one just sits here. Monteverde MP1. 1 year ago today, chat. The Monteverde MP1 came into existence because I remembered at the California Pen Show. We'll give this one away. This is the one I reviewed. It's a good pen. I'm just not going to use it much more. What's up, Rothgar? Underrated? This pen? Properly rated. It's like $60. I'd still probably rather have an Eco for less, but it's good. I don't know that it's underrated. But that can go in the giveaway bin. TWSBI Go. I never use this. We should give this away. People always say I should use the use this as my ink pen, like ink testing pen. Welcome, Rothgar. But I just don't. It's just kind of hilarious. Yeah, it's a fine pen, but the Eco already exists. Yeah. Bought the Monteverde pen to get the mostly exclusive ink. The ink's good. I do enjoy the ink. The pen's good. I'm going to pick an Eco over it, usually. We'll add this to the giveaway stash. That'll be fun for someone to play with. Lamy Balloon. I gave away the 2 other ones. I kept the pink one. Lamy Balloon fountain pen. TWSBI Go is the pen that got me a Panatic Horror Story win. Nice. So yeah, it's a good one. We keep an old Elite Pilot Elite. Does it have a sticker on it? It does not, because I'm not a heathen. I don't know what size nib this is. This is pretty fine if I remember playing around with it, testing it. I can't read anything there. TWSBI Go is a great ink testing pen. Yeah, I don't disagree. I just tend to use my TWSBIs for that. Oh, this goes here. This goes back over here. The orange. Some of these I already showed y'all. Ooh. All right. Hold on to your butts, chat. Hold on to your butts. Wait, I should have my gloves. Those pattern were a special release. Yeah, Mario Bota Architect or something like that release. I should have white gloves for this. I've not reviewed the dive. I probably should do a review of it. Or did I? I did do a review of it. I was thinking I didn't, but I did do it. It's just a bad pencil. It's just a bad pencil. In a good way, though. It's so overcooked. This is so overdone that I actually can't believe Uniball did this. That's how much of an outlier I think it is. This is the fancy pen type C one from yesterday. We had the it makes me mad. From the one we had yesterday with the aluminum, the red aluminum one, this is the steel one. And it's a little bit thicker barrel, so even more comfy to hold. I like this pen. I did review it. Yeah, I forgot I did. It's not bad. It just doesn't need to exist, I guess is my stance, especially with the prices never going to come down. This is the, what did we decide this one's called? The Logo, I believe. This has a very great needly nib on it. Major Myth gave me this one, and I like this nib. You just don't like auto feeds? That's part of it. It's just, it's too wide for me. Is the real gist of it, if we got down to it, it's just too wide of a diameter grip, where this is not. This one fits the plotter very well. My pen. Karen Dash Pen Addict Volume 001. I know that guy. 849 classic ballpoint. I keep looking for this one. I need to leave this out and put it in my tray because I'm always looking for that pen and I never get to it. Retro 51 Celebration. Artist Proof edition. This is a great one. Doesn't need to exist as technically any fountain pen. I know. None of this should need to exist. This was such a good idea. Go us. 849 is too thin? Absolutely. 849 can be too thin for some people. Totally. Not gonna lie, we crushed this one. It is no Model 8. That's a fact. The Eclipse, the stabby boy. You gotta make sure to hold it far enough away from your hand. Don't eject it like this or you get stabbed. Did you ever ink that Pilot IC pen? No, but I have it nearby. I should ink that. Better than expected. This is one of those better than expected. This is something that should not work or not be enjoyable. I found it to be both. That it worked and it was enjoyable. Color me crazy. Oh, let's put all these Curidas together. Where's the green one? There's like, we couldn't have lost this pen. I haven't moved. There it is. Sorry. The best multi-pen Jetstream 3 cartridge slim. Jetstream 3 slim. This is my favorite multi-pen because it's pretty much a traditional grip size and has 3 cartridges. It's not overly wide. Wow. Do you OGs remember this? Any OGs know what this is? What does that even say? Oh, it's just like a model number. Who knows this pen? County Com Embassy pen. County Com Embassy pen. Y'all got it. This is one of the OGs of the EDC world. County Com Embassy pen. Classic. Fisher Space Pen refill, I believe. I've traveled with this pen a bunch. Yeah, Fisher Space Pen refill. County Com Embassy pen. Ooh, sorry. You have a TI one and I'm selling a brass because it's hella heavy. This is aluminum and it's heavy. That's how thick the barrel is here. Listening to the podcast where we talk about it just a few days ago, it's legit good. I think this was, what, say like 15 years old or so, and it was probably like $60 to $80 then. I guess they still make it. I don't even know. To the left of the EDC. So this is a Platinum 3776 Hong Kong Special Edition. Let's see if it'll focus. It's having a hard time focus with all the other pins in the background. But it's got a bum nib that I need to get fixed. This was given to me by a friend. So that needs to go to the ATL. Spoke pen. Orange Crush. I should probably use this one. Swap this one out. My blue one. These are the two that I use. And I've been using this one more. Kind of got some cool Ultim stuff. Nice, I hadn't looked. I love the Crush versions, which is the all like kind of silver hardware and parts. I haven't used this one in a while. I use this one mostly. I think I have a different refill in this one. I think this has a 0.38. Yeah. I think it's just black. So that's a good one. I should swap that out. Ultim Bolt is super light. I have my Ultim Bolt. Carry the Orange Crush in my purse 24/7. Yeah, God, I like it. Oh, all right. So you county com answers. Let's jump ahead to this one. Do you know this one? This was around the same time, maybe shortly after, and I don't think there's a refill in it, so the bolt is a little bit off. Do you know this one? This is in the same category. Now, this one I don't think they make anymore, but I could be wrong. Do you know what this one was? This was the GOAT of the... Nope, not RCPC. Big Eye? Nope, it predates Big Eye. And I don't think they make these anymore like CountyCom. Tactile Term, Karas? Nope, nope. Max Madco bolt. It's thin. It has the great bolt action. Super, super great. Yeah, it doesn't have a refill in it right now, but you can see how narrow diameter this is. Yeah, they're not around anymore. Max Madco is making pins again with CountyCom. That wouldn't surprise me. Really expensive on eBay. Interesting. Yeah, this was another one that like 10, 15 years ago, this was still like an $80 pen, and it's just like an aluminum barrel. Super great click, low profile design. Like these two are just like classic heyday pens. They're pulling around 300 or so, like these. That's crazy. Yeah. These are just like some OGs. CountyCam and Max are still a thing on their website. Okay, so they're together. Interesting. Interesting. My favorite Sharpies. My murder Sharpies. Let's stay here. All right. You want to do underrated, overrated? Sailor Tuzu. Underrated. What do y'all say? I say actually clearly underrated. I got to speed it up. We got to get through this. Okay, rated. Rated's also a choice. I think it's fair to say this is rated. I'm going to go underrated, but I think they should just get rid of the mechanism. Underrated, overpriced. I kind of agree with all of y'all. I think maybe I'm underrating it because I want more from it. I think if they remove the mechanism and made like a $40 pen, they'd have something here. But I get the mechanism action of it. I like it. Feels the nib is great. The nib is super good. Thoughts on the Kuratoga wood? Probably my favorite Kuratoga these days, honestly. Got mine for 26 or so. That'd be great. Yeah. If they did like a $35 non-spinny Kuratoga, Tuzu, it'd be great. Oh, special edition, Avert Your Eyes. This is another one that actually needs to stay out and go somewhere else. Does anyone remember this? Y'all are really going to be disliking me. Why don't all spoke products live together? You're going to see why in just a second. Stupid Brooks did this for me. Stupid Brooks. He's like, I got this idea. So he made an insert for the icon that's just the nib holder for the drill log. So it's only made for, so the drill log has threading here, right? So, what an idiot. Sick. So, this needs to stay here for a minute because this is the bad drill log nib. The new ones are good. So, I'm going to put this out right next to my new drill log because it needs to stay with my inking tools. So, that's why this one is not with the other ones. But this is my good drill log nib. So there you go. Precious resin spokes. That actually needs to go over here. Because I keep a lot of my inking supplies over there. All right. Speed round. Honker Jin Hao. This is the one Slumberland Studio made me buy to get a number 8 extra fine nib. It's legit good. That's it. It's great. The nib is actually so good. All right. A great specialty gel pen from Sakura, which I love. This was like a $50 pen, which is crazy. But they sold brown black refills with it. That belongs in the Ink Pony Club, true. Yeah, this is a crazy good pen. This is just one of those classic pens I'll never get rid of. It's orange, uses weird gel refills. They're great. Fancy Caran d'Ache. I think someone sent me this, or I got it for free or very inexpensively. This is my first Ecuador, Daddy's first Ecuador. I don't really use this one that much because I have like the Keith Haring one, but it's a great pen. Classic. Edge, Yeller. Brad, I have too many pens, Dowdy. We're missing so many things here. This is just like a week's worth of pens. I think this is a .28 Edge. I like it because it's yellow. I gave away the orange one because I like the yellow one. Ooh, another spoke pen. This one's older. This is one of the original Crush versions. This one does have lavender black. Huh? Brad, have you inked your Asvines? No, but I need to. So yeah, this one was the first version. This is like a Spoke Pen 1 Crush edition, and then the 2s changed. You can just even see it on the outside, the differences in aesthetic. A lot more chromy, a lot more chromiums. All right. God, we're not going to do this, are we? We can do this. Timeless. Wood grip. Only pins content. True. True. This, I mean, you want only pins content? I mean, I think this is it. If we can focus on the pen. Two-stage deployment. Next week on stream Asvines, I'm not going to promise anything. I don't even know what spoke design pins are coming out tomorrow. You think I can promise that? Two-step deployment. This is the one that takes that short refill that goes into the Explorer now. So, there's that. Oh man, we're almost out of space. Squeak sound really sold it, I know, right? This is now D-Rocket Designs, but this before was, gosh, what was Kelvin's name? Urban Survival Gear, USG Urban Survival Gear. This is one of the, this was a Kickstarter one, Orange Cerakote. It's just really flipping good. I think he might be at the California Pen Show. I know he does San Francisco sometimes. Model released tomorrow in all lead sizes. We should. So those are different, right? So lead sizes are separate from barrels. So that's a whole separate category. I know I have all the lead sizes, I think, except there might be one of the 03s I don't have. I don't have Model C stream giveaway. Sick. We'll do that. Let me finish this up, then we'll do that. I got a good idea. We're almost done, like 5 pins left. The number C, letter C grip we're out of, and then maybe like 03 mechanisms, conical or step. One of the two 03s we might be out of. Yeah, all the other mechanisms should be in all sizes. 2 more funky. This is a second prototype of the pen type C in metal. I showed y'all the yeah, hang tight on that, Brash and Sassy. We're going to do that giveaway. I think we're going to give away one of these pins coming up here in a second. And then the Carto, which is so stupid, but works. So this is, if an alien used a pen, this is what it would be like, but it works. I reviewed that. Not for giveaway. My Joy Division spoke. Roadie. So you say Gecko is the best roadie ever. I'd argue that Joy Division is. So there's that. There's that. $5,000 on eBay. We have one of this. We have the conical. I mean, excuse me. We have the step, I believe. One of the original Black Wings from wherever. We've dated this at some point in time. $5,000 on eBay for a single pencil, probably. Ooh. Rotring ballpoint. Rotring 600 ballpoint. This is when they came out with all those colors, the red, green, and blue series. I did keep one of the ballpoint ones. I gave most of these away because I just don't use them. So that's good. Good pen. Pretty much unobtainium. I don't even know if Marty has this. I'd be curious if Marty has the Uni Pizza Retro 51 with the purple refill. So Uni did these for corporate gifts, and we've been friends with the guy who founded Uni since the beginning of the Pen Addict. So he sent me one of the artist proofs. Gecko is the best. Debatable. So he sent me one of the artist proofs as a thank you just for all the stuff. Yeah, we literally knew him like back when he started in London. Like Mike knew him, would like go over and like test the units and stuff. Like they were an early advertiser with us. So yeah, they did this is their 10th anniversary pen they did for just corporate stuff, for like personal, like company giveaway stuff, company products. And he sent me the artist proof. Best pen ever is a purple axle, true. And then look at that. You can buy these, I just don't know where. I mean, I think Retro has them, but absolutely super fortunate to have this. So thank you, Christian. Yeah, now Uni is just like the GOAT. Bought our Uni with the TPA code, same. Or did he? He sent me one. So I got one, and then I bought a bunch of the accessories. It's great. It's great. Banger pen. All right, last one. We'll do a giveaway. Let me put these up. Hang on. I'll show it to you in a second. I didn't even know I had this pen, so y'all are just going to have to wait till I put all this up. So since I didn't know I had it, we're going to give it away. So it's weird when you've been doing this stuff for a long time. You meet some cool people along the way, and the Uni guy happens to be like one of our OG listeners and sponsors. It's kind of hilarious. Like if you think about that too hard, it doesn't make sense, right? Like, why is this happening? But it's like, oh yeah, like I literally know the guy. He's big time now, but he'll text me, he'll message me every now and then about needing something or having a question about a pen or something like that. Okay. Oh, I should have. So we had these for giveaway. We'll do these later. Pilot 74 soft fine medium or soft medium. Ooh, which is better? Go. Okay, I'll let y'all answer that. Were there any more giveaways in here? I don't think so. All right, so let's give this pen away. I literally didn't know I owned this. Barry the Past, thank you for the follow. How and why do I own this pen, chat? See if it's an extra fine. If it's an extra fine, that means I probably bought it. I don't know why you'd want to tell. It looks extra fine. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't have bought it for me necessarily. I mean, it's a great color, but this is not a color I would use. Because you own every pen. I literally own two Ecos, the orange one and the blue one I just got. And I'm giving this one away because I did not know I owned this. It could have been, like a pickup or a gift, or someone gave it to me, or from a show or something. So I when I pulled this block down, I was like, what is this TWSBI doing in here, and why do I have it? I have no idea. I mean, I could have bought it, but you would think it would still be in the box or something. I don't know. It looks unused, completely unused. So yeah, it looks like an extra fine nib, to be quite honest. It's not marked as such, but it looks like it. So let's give it away. All right, thank you, Brash and Sassy, for the points redemption. Let's do this. And then I got to go. We got a podcast in 38 minutes, and I need to chill. It was just called Creme. All right, let's do this. Eco Creme. So yeah, some of the things you find, chat, are surprises. I'd say out of all of these pens, nothing was a surprise to me that I still had, because I actively use all this stuff, except for this. No clue. Exclamation point waffle. Exclamation point waffle. Anyone can enter, anyone can win. You don't have to be a follower, member, subscriber. You don't have to live in the United States. I ship worldwide. You must be present to win. You must email me your shipping address when you get a chance. I'm going to put these other ones in here for later use. This is a great pen color. It's just not one I need to keep. So, fantastic. But curious. Very curious. All right, so after this, we're going to wrap it. If there's anything else we need to talk about real quick while we're raffling off this pen, we got 5 or 10 minutes left. Then we're going to jump, get ready for another pod. Hopefully my guest is properly Xanaxed. We'll see. TBD. Spoke drop 9 a.m. 12 noon Eastern, so yeah, 9 a.m. your time. Pretty consistently 12 noon Eastern for the Friday stuff. Every now and then we might have a technical problem. 2 pods one day. Yeah, I'm recording Friend of the Show, the Pen Addict Members podcast this afternoon with our very own Fountain Pen News, who was in the chat earlier. I'm not sure if they're still in the chat, but Wendy Sue. And then Derek needs to get with me for scheduling purposes. Still here? Nice. Are you zenning? Are you having your moments of zen? Are refills for ballpoints sensitive to low temperatures, as when they get to my mailbox and it's 15 degrees Fahrenheit? A little bit, yeah. They are a little bit, I would think 15 would be in the realm of expectation to where it had been tested. But I can't, it's not great if it's extended at that temperature. So, like, if it was delivered in your mailbox and sat for many hours, I would say, yeah, it is. It's a little bit sensitive. I think it would kick back in though if you just sat it in normal, like in your house for a while, though, that it would stabilize. I think it would stabilize. I don't even think you have to wait a month, like a couple days probably. You're working on chilling? Nice. Your boss called. I have a podcast for Pen Addict members called Friend of the Show, where we talk to people who just like to chill about stationery. Kind of like this, but in a podcast form. In an interview form. Interview would be the official word, but it's very casual. Very casual. Where can we find it if you members? If you log in to penaddict.memberful.com, on the sidebar, there's a link to podcasts, and then it tells you how to link it up with whatever podcast thing you want to listen to. It gives you instructions on how to sync it up. Yeah, penaddict.members.com. Or just go to penaddict.com and click on members. I try to do one per month, but I've definitely not held up to that for the podcast. Newsletters I don't miss, but podcasts, thank you, Matcha. Podcasts I do from time to time, especially once traveling gets going. Going to crafting class this weekend, going to be embroidering either a Lloydstrom cover or a Midori. Oh, check this out, Rewizzles. I'll show y'all. Hold that thought. For FOTS, I wasn't worried about the talking to Brad part. I was talking about me part, but despite me, it was great. I'm easy to talk to. Like I said, for the people who are nervous, once I ask you the first question and you start talking, you won't remember a thing you said the entire time, and it'll fly by. Check this out. So I got something in the mail. We don't have time to do this today because I do have to go. Let me get proper credit. Because I can't remember if they're in the stream or not. But they might be. I think Tracy. Yeah, Tracy. I don't know if Tracy's in the stream or not. She might be. Anyway. So I've showed you some of these art postcards I've gotten before, right? She makes all these. And so now I have a whole stash of postcards to send to y'all. That's not even the cool thing. And I have a bunch of stickers to give to y'all. You were terrified. You did great. A bunch of stickers to give to y'all. And this is the postcard she painted for me. Like, how sick is that? But, as they say on TV, that's not all. She made... This is what I wanted to get to, Rewizzles. She made A5 covers for me to give away. Kind of what you were talking about. So these are all A5, just stitched. How sick is that? She just sent me all these to give away to y'all. We'll do this next week probably, right? I'm probably going to have to keep one. So I'll probably keep one and give a couple away to y'all. But yeah, how cool are these? And it's got the little details. Hand stitch, reclaimed fabric. Right? So I haven't emailed Tracy back yet to say that. I just got them yesterday out of the P.O. box. So we'll do one of these next week. I got to figure out which one I'm going to keep. I'm totally going to keep one, though. And then we'll give a couple away. She said I could give them away, so... Maybe I'll do one on the blog, and then one on the stream, and then one for me. So, yeah. I'm glad you said that, Rewizzles. I meant to show you all that. All right. 30 seconds. And then we'll wrap this giveaway for the Twisby Eco Cream. You want the purple one? What if I steal the purple one? I'm stealing one of those. Does she sell those? I'm going to find out. I'll find some details, Jacqueline. That's why I want to be sure to email her and make sure I get my ducks in a row. So we'll do that next week, and I'll get you some answers. Something to follow up on. Have you seen the teasing post from Dominant? I haven't. I've just seen Wearing Will continually to do good at memes. So what is this? Oh, is that a pen? Huh. Have they done a pen before? Key number 14, Cherishment. Is this a Tokyo Love Hotel thing? Like, what are we doing here? Room 14 offers a quiet thrill that gently realigns you on days where your heart feels unsettled. What are we doing? A single key that sets time in order at the temperature you wish to dwell in. Okay. Man, let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Is that there's no more pictures? Oh man, we're invited to their room. The 3 pin posts are a journey. Yeah, I think I've had enough. I think I started towards the end. And yeah, I'm good. I am curious though. I am curious. Looks like a Benu clip. No. Actually, the first thing I thought of was Tuzu. It looks like a Tuzu to me. All right, let's give this pin away. Last call while I click the button. Exclamation point waffle. If you're not in, I'm going to click the button and close the giveaway now. The pin is going to start a fair with you. All right, closed. All right, let's pick a winner. Harlow! Harlow back. Did you just join today? Sick, if so. Or no, you've been around a little bit. You have not won before, right? Harlow, you win. Congratulations. Apparently that's a word that they say. First time, let's go. Let's go. All right. I don't know if you know the rules, but you have to pick a dinosaur buddy. So we have Stegosaurus, we have Dino, and we have Brawny. Whoop. Here for your choice of where I write your name and put it on the pin so I don't forget whose pin this is. This is really just for me, and y'all get cute dinosaurs or breakfast or questionable sushis. Let's go with Dino. Let's go with Dino. All right. All right. Email me, hello@penandike.com, and tell me you won the Twisby, please. No true rush, but that's what I need. That's what I need to get this pin to you. I'll ship it out this weekend sometime. Let's see. Aww. Thank you. Hey, thank you for being here. Seriously. Seriously. Thank you all for being here. All right. Any final thoughts today, chat? Any final thoughts? Any California Pin Show people? You too, Dutch Bill. Have a nice weekend. Any California Pin Show people? I know Skogsy's still flying en route. What else? Anyone else? I enjoyed my time there last year. We'll have to get back there soon. You need more coffee? I did finish mine. Minky Love going tomorrow. Dube's going. Kimberly has landed. Kimberly's had some heckin' weather up there. We talked this morning. That's crazy. Crazy stuff up north. Hope y'all have good weather the rest of the weekend. Down. Warned Fungus, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. We're just wrapping up today. Yeah, if y'all like the California Pin Show, give me a shout. Love to see what y'all are up to. Modal 8, can't wait. Love it. Love it. All right, let's see, where are we at? Let's go see what Kiri's up to. God, I need to order something from Kiri one day. I have yet to order anything. Let's go raid Kiri Tisa. Our second favorite goldsmith. Don't tell her that. I mean, as long as Annabelle's not around, she's our first favorite goldsmith. If I can find the buttons to hit. And then I am going to go prepare for a podcast soon. All right. Y'all have a great rest of your weekend. Y'all be good. Yeah, I'll be around. Yell at me if you need me. All right. Bye.